Welcome to Kitchen Basics 101, where I teach you the bare bone basics as if you've never cooked a day in your life from the perspective of a mom. I don't know about you, but I want to eat more lettuce in my life. And so one of the ways that I do that is I pre-prep it. Now I know you can buy bags of pre-prepped lettuce, but honestly, lately with all the breakouts of this, that, and the other thing, I'm kind of avoiding them. And it is cheaper to buy the lettuce and cut it up yourself. But I know you're thinking oh, I have enough going on, Jennifer. I don't want to do that, okay? I just got home from a long day at work. I have kids to feed. I hear you, sister, okay? Or brother. Here's what I'm going to tell you. Prep will totally save your life. Restaurants use prep in your house. It will save you time. It will save you money. It will save you heartache. And you'll eat more veggies if they're already prepped. That's just the way it is. So we've done carrots. We've done other things. Today we're going to do some lettuce. This is romaine, but it could be any lettuce. I give it a really nice, crisp, cool bath in some icy cold water, okay? And then I wrap it in a paper towel. And I just did this for however many heads I had left in my bag, okay? And now I'm just rolling them up tight together. The good news is when I wash it, I take can't speak today. When I wash the romaine, I peel each piece of the lettuce off of the main stalk while I'm rinsing it. This way, a couple things. One, I can rinse it really thoroughly front and back of the leaf, but also it gives me an opportunity to spot any bruised leaves, damaged leaves, brown leaves, or anything like that, because those things are going to contribute to rotting my lettuce over time, and I don't want that. So I check all of those and I get rid of them while I'm doing the wash. I wrap all of those pieces in a paper towel. You can see I pulled all the leaves off except for this one little piece in the center. Okay, I wrap it in a paper towel until I'm ready to chop it up. And then I go in, just double checking all my leaves, and I stack it up back into a nice stack, right? And I like these white parts of the romaine, and I like the dark green leafy parts. So I will often buy the whole head over the hearts. Now these are hearts because that's what they had at Trader Joe's. You can be as picky or as not picky as you want to. In a restaurant, this is 100% getting served. It's getting to you. It's whatever. But if you're in your own house and you're like, you know what? I don't want that. Break it off and don't put it in your bag of salad. That's the beauty of doing it yourself, okay? You can choose whatever you want to put. And I promise you, it is definitely cheaper to buy big head of romaine or any other type of lettuce. And if you like certain different types of lettuce, you can make your own mix. Because for me, sometimes those spring mixes, I'm like, oh, one of the lettuces I don't like. Well, then I can just buy myself some red lettuce, some green leafy lettuce, and not put bitter greens in if I don't want them. Okay, this is only 2 hearts, and look at how much it's made. It's a lot. So you don't have to use these bags if you do not want to. You can use any kind of storage that you want. But I use these Ziploc produce bags. They have little teeny air holes in them, which I think just help your lettuce stay a little bit fresher. It's got teeny tiny little holes all throughout. But you could use a regular bag, and I know a lot of people will put a piece of paper towel in to try to keep the moisture down. So that's personal preference. For me, my lettuce is slightly wet because I didn't use a salad spinner. You could use a salad spinner to make this dry if you want. I live in a super dry climate, so I don't worry about moisture. If I left this out for 2 minutes, it would be dry as a bone. But I like these produce bags with the little holes. I just think they're convenient. This is probably one of the few times you will see me use plastic. I just think a glass container is just going to trap too much of the gases. It's not going to let enough gas moisture transfer, and I think it might make my lettuce go bad. But that's just, that's a personal thing. You choose for yourself. So I just pop it in here into my bag. Like I said, that was just 2 hearts of romaine. So if you bought a couple of heads of romaine, you can make a nice big bag of lettuce, okay? And then whenever you want a salad, or you want to add, let's say you're making a wrap and you want to add a little lettuce to your wrap. Oh, I missed a piece. Hold on, let's add these pieces. You want to add a little lettuce to your wrap or something. You just open the fridge, grab a handful of this lettuce. It's washed, it's chopped, it's ready to eat, and boom. You throw it in a bowl, throw some nuts, some fruit, maybe some diced up other veggies that you've prepped, and you've got yourself a salad, okay? Or, like I said, you're having a sandwich or something. You want to put a little green on it just to get a couple extra greens. Boom, you grab a handful. I know it seems simple, But like, do yourself a big bag of this and you'll have lettuce for the whole week. It'll keep in the fridge for multiple days. In our house, it just doesn't last because it gets eaten. Because if it's cut up and it's ready, even my kids will eat it, okay? Obviously, you can use store-bought dressing or whatever dressing you want, but I've also been making homemade vinaigrette, and I pre-make a jar of vinaigrette. I pop it in the fridge. Then if my kid comes home, wants a salad, she takes a handful of this, a handful of the pre-prepped peppers that are already in the fridge, a handful of whatever pre-prepped veg is already in the fridge, and there probably is a bunch for her to choose from, a handful of nuts. She shakes up the jar, and she's got homemade dressing too. So there's a lot of ways that you can not only stretch your dollars, but also just like encourage yourself to eat more stuff that you want to eat, but you don't want to take the time to prep, right? Anyways, I hope that helps. Have a great day. One more thing to add. This is only 2 of the 3 hearts of romaine that came in my bag from Trader Joe's, and it cost me $2.99. So I probably, with the last heart, could have filled this entire bag for $2.99, and this is probably twice as much as the pre-cut bag. So it's literally half the price to do it yourself. And you saw, I mean, it took me like a minute, maybe 5 if you include the washing, wrapping, and paper towel. It's worth it. Plus, it's fresher. Like, it tastes better.